They say when you're surrounded by infinity, make any wish and it will come true. So I'm going to find some infinity. There will be a world where you're all safe. What is that all over him? Oh my god! I guess I'm back to how I was before. I have 2 nether stars that it's already made. And a pile of neutrons. So connect all of these ones through the blank and then just have 1 extra one going in there. So I'm going to need a load of redstone blocks, I'm going to need a load of blocks of iron, a load of blocks of quartz. How am I doing? 6 of them? Yeah, keep going. How are we doing on nether stars now? 200, okay. So it's made about 200 while I finish setting this up, so that is much higher production speed, which is good. I might need motors on both sides. And I think I will probably need to bring it forward one, because this is a bit too claustrophobic for a 9x9. Interesting that I can walk out here, though. Oh, there's a skeleton there. I'll deal with you in a moment. Alright. Oh, Dash, you're down here. Hello. That's rare. You don't normally come back downstairs. I thought that was a gaping hole. No, it used to be a gaping hole, and then I fixed it. Ah, now I've run out of spools. So that's 10 of them, which means I have a total of 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on each side, and then 4 more across the top. That should be enough, I hope? Question mark. I don't know. But I can hope that that is enough. This is refilling because... Of course it is. But that is, I'd say, a functioning system. So how much space do I need? Well, if it needs... Oh yeah, the iron. Alright, if I have the iron going like around these sides, I can just like have it going down from there to there, and then connect these through the void and across to there, so probably like a line across there maybe. 1 there and 1 there. Okay. I might need the backspace then. Connect that across the top. So I have a little frame of this to power as many of these as I want. So I can have more across the top. I easily have space for them. Although I do actually need to remove one of these so that I can put the output chest. I mean, I could put it below, and I will if I need to, but I'm hoping this is enough. I guess now I place as many of these as I can until it works. Snake past here. And then I can just have a little bridge going across the back. Allowing me to reach these higher ones. Still overstressed. Ah, there we are. That's enough. So that's what? 6? I think I had 14. Alright, so that now functions. So this should craft if I put the right things in. So what I should do is remove it just while I work out what I'm doing. So it's the middle 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. That's all quartz. And then these ones are... I think it's... Is it 3 up and 1? 3 up and 1, yep. And then we have an isolated one. So 3 up and 1 on this side as well. And I guess I will connect all of the other ones. Oh, and there's... when does the redstone... Is it immediately? It is immediately after. So redstone is here. And then down this bit, but not the middle one. So all of that is redstone. Which means all of this is, I guess, the void, which I will connect. Because I want that to connect there. because that is the first of the crystal matrix. 1, 2, 3 redstone, and then it goes in again. Like so. So that is a little circle of redstone in the middle. And we have iron down there. I think that's a... Is that a 4 or is that a 3? That is 3. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Hang on. Oh, no, hang on. That's iron, and this is... yeah. That's iron there. And then it's got the crystal matrix around that. So all of this is crystal matrix, or at least it is nothing, because I'm going to leave space for the crystal matrix. And then iron goes up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crystal matrix up there. Like so. And that should be the correct partitions. So there'll be iron running down here, not connected to that to those two. So I'll put those in now. And I can actually just do it like that as I'm building it up. So iron to there. Across the bottom, and again not there or there. And up that side as well. So that's all the iron placed. Anywhere on here can be the... Ooh, how am I actually getting the resources here? What is probably best is a series of bins. If I get 3 bins... How much quartz do I have? I don't have a great deal of quartz. So I'm going to have to make a quartz line before long. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. Probably a lot. So if I have the iron bin here, I'm going to need the cable to slip in through here. So the cable comes round from there to connect and allow me to export. So I need 3 exporters. Let's go with 4 exporters. Export into this bin block of iron. No. I'm doing this in a very slapdash, messy way. I did need more space behind here. Whoops. Alright, instead, I will have this export into a crafter. So a tier 1 crafter there, which is going to need some power. That's fine. So this will export iron into here. I think I'm going to need to set up a much better system of this soon, because I'm going to need the compressors when I start being able to produce them, which I think... Singularity. These are made in the neutronium compressor, which requires a lot of neutronium. So yeah, but they are going to need blocks. So I'm going to have to set up proper block systems for that, but this is just to make... I mean, this is just the automated system to make neutronium compressors, not neutron collectors, because I'm going to need so bloody many of them. So I'm going to need a stack upgrade in these as well. So 1 stack upgrade in there. And this is going to produce iron blocks, which are then going to export into here. So this is going to fill up with iron blocks, which are then going to export into here. So just to check... Iron blocks in there. That isolated one, that isolated one, that isolated one. Okay, that is all correct then. That is the iron blocks sorted, and this is producing tons of them. I'll be able to reclaim these later to put back into the system. I need crystal matrix going into here. That's going to be harder because I'm not automatically producing those. How am I doing on stars now? 400. Alright, I'm gonna need to increase more, so I probably shouldn't spend too much of those right now. Redstone. So I'm going to need another one of these crafter block things with the redstone. So have the power going underneath. Logic goes there. Set to extract. And this one is, I could just break down one of these. This is 9 redstone. Oh, damn. That was silly of me. So that produces redstone. And I will have an exporter there. And a cable. Oh, not that cable. That cable there. To export redstone into here. Stick that in there, and this is, again, stack upgrade. So then we have loads of redstone for there. I actually don't want it going into here at all, because I want that separate. So I can have that coming like so. So that should now be full. Brilliant. Briefly disconnect that so that I can connect this other bin here without it immediately filling up. Disconnect there. And reconnect there. And this one will be the quartz. How do I make block of quartz? I'm fairly sure it's just... Yeah, it's just 4 of them. Exporter on there, and this time it is quartz. Where did I... There it is. I don't need that. I don't need those. Don't need the hoppers. Don't need the motors for now. Don't need the sorter. Don't need the bridges. I am going to need the covers. Ooh, I am going to need the covers, actually. I'll do the covers now before I forget. So I believe all of this middle stuff is blank. Yeah. So it's all blank around here, blank in there, and it's just the edges. And now I can put the excess covers in there. So block of quartz. I need a bit of quartz to set this up. Quartz goes in there, and this is fast speed 4 quartz. So that's producing blocks of quartz, which will then need to go all the way to the top, but that's fine. There's easily space back here. Like so. Export there and stick those in there for simplicity. So now all I'm missing is the crystal matrix. And I need 7 per thing, so it is the least demanding of all the resources, but it's still 2. I think it's 2 per crystal matrix block ingot. Yeah, it's 2. So it's 14 nether stars per neutron collector. And I guess the best way to do this would just be to have an exporter there. Like so. I didn't put the stack upgrade in there. So actually one more stack upgrade. And matrix. Oh, I have 7 in here already. So I will put that in there. So now what I should be able to do is this should now be full. Ah, no, I missed the middle bit. So I have to also have another exporter attached by cable. And the matrix block goes in there. That doesn't need to be a stack because that is literally just 1. And then that should be everything required to produce neutron collectors. So if I connect the last power thing, I could probably just connect it down here. I made another stack upgrade. Was that for this one? It was. I need one more motor. And then stick the motor there. Alright, it's not very quick. But then again, neither is my nether star production at the moment. And this is probably sustainable. So let's see if this does work. Fingers crossed. Oh, it looks good. Yes! Neutron collector. Alright, so this will now automatically produce them anytime there are 7 matrix crystal matrix ingots in the computer until I turn this off. So how are we doing? That's 4,000, that's 4,000, that's 400. Alright, well, if I get 14 more, that's 28 nether stars. That's enough for 2 more of the things. Yeah, actually, the star production isn't bad. So if I create another... If I just take those out. Let's go with 70. So just make me a load of these. I need somewhere for this. I guess the next question is, can I pump them out? Or ideally, can I import them? Ooh. Do I want to import them? No, let's go through bins. So bin here. 2 of these, they connect. And they extract. Brilliant. So this will extract these. It's not a good placement for it. I could probably just stick it in the upstairs of this area, actually. I'm not using this space, so let's have somewhere where this can climb up. Here? Is this inside? It is, but I can go one further back. Connect that there, and then up to the... Oh, yeah, this is going to be the bin, so this needs to be an importer. Nope, this needs to be an external storage, because that's the point of using the bin, so it doesn't flood it. It's such a slow production, it's probably not going to, but it's better to assume you will have plenty, and therefore reduce the risk of flooding. Because that's still producing these things. 3 more. Alright, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this round. So that's just broken it because I'm just about hitting the capacity. Ooh, grab you. And plug you in on this end instead. Although before I do, what I will do here is I will move the chest to here. I will have that there, and then I will have an importer. I am out of nether quartz. Well, that's awkward. I didn't mean to knock a hole through that wall. I did it in frustration because I am out of nether quartz. Alright, well I have an external storage, so I'm going to use that. It's not ideal, but it will do. So connect that again. Alright, so that's... I now need to turn these around. Go that way instead. Yeah. So that will go into there instead, and I put the motor here. As you were. Looks like it didn't even break it turning that around. embed these in the floor. Will that work? I assume I can extract it out the top. Oh, there's a hole in the wall here as well. That. It seems to connect, so yeah. There. And then this way I can have a second row of them, because I assume it's just siphoning it out of the air. I assume it's not like... I can't think of the term. Like photovoltaic or anything like that. So it's... I don't think it's producing it from light. It's just... I think it's just collecting them out of the air. It is just siphoning off neutrons from creation. And I have 16. So if I go into here, neutron, I have 18 in there. Alright, so I'll just grab those out, make sure they're all together. 18 piles of neutrons. And speaking of neutron, oh, would you look at that, 3 more have been made. So that is 9 neutron collectors, collecting neutrons. And I'm going to need a lot of these, so I'm probably going to need this whole floor, and then I'll start like having a second layer as well. I can basically bury that in there, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's about to make another one. And I do have enough. I'm 39 insanium short of the essence needed to make another row, another half row of seeds. God, these are the most expensive seeds, but they are allowing me to do so much, and I should really put a roof on this building. That's all I can afford at the moment. I want to prioritize getting another row of the Nether Star seeds, because they are a slow point. How am I doing on diamonds? 32,000! Speaking of which, I could probably do with continuing to upgrade the storage on these things. There. Oh, there. So all of these are now ultimate storage cubes. Bins, that's what they're called. The maximum storage I can have, and that is full of fluorite. That's a problem. Which one's fluorite? That one's fluorite. Why is that not... For some reason that is not extracting the fluorite quick enough. That's done it, but it has now broken the netherite. This is such a terrible system. I really should have that second line. Like this, but for like half of the stuff coming into this room. It's because I've just got it coming from like 2 input lines, 2 massive input lines, that it seemed smarter to just resort it, but I don't think it's working. Oh no, it has overcome it. I suppose the netherite isn't being produced in such massive quantities. Alright, that's fixed it, it seems. Quartz, I think. Turn that off so that it stops exporting quartz, because I need quartz, so I'll just grab all of this, because I believe I can turn this back in with the enrichment? Yeah. Alright, so if I stick all this through the enrichment chamber, I'll get a load of quartz and I'll be able to make some stuff with it. I don't want this actually working. There. I want this stockpiling stuff, because I need... I don't know, I suppose it accumulates relatively quickly. I'm going to need like a load of netherite essence in order to produce the discs. But no, if it accumulates this quickly, I can just turn it off and then essentially grab it out of the raw supply, which is probably what I'm going to have to do over here. Where's the gold? There it is. Yeah, I can just deactivate that, wait for a load of gold to come in, and then just grab that out as well, because I'm going to need... I'm probably not going to need that much of it. A stack would probably do me quite well. Let's have a look. How much for a stack of that? It would be... Oh, it's actually going to use the discs I already have. Sure, do that then. Sure, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that works. The next and possibly final floor prepared. And this one will have, I believe, quartz and iridium as the last 2 things I need. That's still producing the seeds, because it takes bloody ages to produce 112 seeds. But stars we're up to 700, and neutrons 70. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more neutron collectors.